Alright, here we have a Lakewood model P-223/M from around 84 or 85. This was a fan I got from fellow collector, Cleveland fan collector, many years ago. And it was around the time I got my first house, which was 2018. So that was like 7-8 years ago at this point, which is crazy to think. But yeah, he gave this to me along with a couple other box fans. Some of them I still have. I think I have this one and the EXL that he gave me. Those are the only ones that I remember him giving me that I still own. I kept this one because it's a brown second gen Lakewood. And I've always wanted a brown second gen Lakewood, because I remember watching videos of these when I was younger, and I thought, if I ever get one of these later second gens, like this one, it would have to be the brown one, just because it's more obscure and not as common as the regular tan beige ones. But anyway, that's enough rambling about that. This fan's in overall pretty good shape. It's pretty clean. It has like 2 or 3 grill slats missing, but otherwise it's pretty nice. This has the second gen blade. I have a feeling this is an earlier revision after they kind of redesigned it, because it has the hole, but it's been filled in. And there's your model sticker. Model P-223. 115 volts, 60 hertz, 2.7 amps. Manufactured by Lakewood Engineering and Manufacturing Company, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. And an interesting fact about this, it has the molded feet onto the fan grills, which is what they started doing around 84. But the cabinet itself still has the holes for the riveted feet, if you see them there. I thought that was kind of neat. So this is kind of a transition. I don't know if they ever changed the frame when they changed the grills, because shortly after they did this variation of the second gen, they moved on to the third gen around 86. So this only lasted like a couple years maybe. But anyway, it's a 3-speed mocha brown box fan. The metallic Lakewood sticker. The handle and the grills are kind of like a coffee cream color, as Esky Wolf would say. The back of it has the Macmillan motor. This is the later Macmillan motor that came out in 84, maybe late 83. But this version of the Macmillan motor, in my opinion, isn't as reliable as the 83 and older ones with the kind of wing-tipped sides. This one is all round. It's all round all the time. But this one seems to be okay. It's kind of a classic look right there. But anyway, it's got 2 slats missing there. Oh no, there's only the 2 there. I thought there was missing 3, but I guess not. The motor sticker says 2.4 amps. Lakewood Engineering Manufacturing. And it has the wire diagram. And over here is your date code, which I can't really read it personally, but it's behind that motor brace. Looks like it says 85. I don't know. I can't really read it. The lighting isn't the greatest in there. And that's the other side. Interesting thing about these mocha brown Lakewoods is they all kind of have a textured finish to them, which I think is kind of neat. But anyway, we're going to test this thing on the kilowatt meter. Drawing 120 volts. Now it went down. It's going up again. Starting on high. So, as with most second-gen Lakewoods, this moves good air. It's relatively quiet. And it's just an overall really sturdily built box fan. In my opinion, the second-gen Lakewoods are probably one of the best Lakewood box fans they made. These and the P-223s, I find to be the most solidly built, most decent airflow makers of the fans. As you can see, it's moving pretty good air. Doesn't move much up there. With most Lakewoods, it kind of spreads the air out towards the sides more than the middle. But, you know. We're drawing 2.26 amps and 194 watts. Go to medium. Medium speed. Runs pretty good on this. Moves a nice steady stream of air. .50 watts. 1.79, 1.81 is kind of going up. Let's see if it goes down any. No, it's still at 180. 1.82. As you can kind of tell, there's a fluctuation. Yeah, it went down to 178. Interesting. Now it's back to 181. It's fluctuating quite a bit, but you can kind of tell with the way the fan runs when it goes up and down. It's weird. We'll go to low, which is a nice speed on this fan. It's very quiet. Moves a nice gentle amount of air. Good for nighttime use. I used this last night actually. Did a pretty good job. Anyway, we're drawing 1.18 amps, 94.4 watts. Really quiet. Kind of has a bit of a motor hum, or a whine, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's like a classic example of a Lakewood box fan. Anyway, back to high. And as always, OWF spells off. Got a pretty decent coast down. So yeah, there you have it. A 1984 or 85 Lakewood Mono P-223M. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And happy Thanksgiving.